Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is Virtual Nunchucks. Hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope that you will forgive this crappy phone cam video. But we're getting ready for a wedding this weekend. We're getting new dresses for my wife, or a dress for my wife, and suits for me and my son, and it's just crazy day. And I want to apologize. Also, for not having a video up on Tuesday or Wednesday, whichever day that was, I do apologize. It wasn't that I didn't try, but I tried to upload a video and it didn't upload until the next day, which is insane. I don't understand why. Internet went down, I do know that, so it might have had something to do with it. Anyway, let's talk about War for Wakanda. I've been promising you guys this forever. If you are an Avengers fan, or if you still have the game sitting around on your shelf, or in your system somewhere, or in your library, should you go back and play War for Wakanda, if nothing else, for the campaign missions and for the story and for the character of Black Panther? The short answer is yes, I think you should. If nothing else, for the story and for the amazing environment of Wakanda and the way that they have rendered that environment. It is completely gorgeous, especially if you're playing on PS5 or Xbox Series X or S. I think it is worth your time. Not one time did I have a problem with any frame rate drops. Not one time did I have a problem with anything looking very, very strange, which was nice. I played it for, it's about a 4 or 5 hour, maybe even 6 hours of gameplay, which is nice for an expansion. But not one time did I have a problem with freezing or anything like that. So somebody's been doing some work over at Square Enix. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to fix that stuff. But let's talk about it. If you're not familiar with the expansion, basically you get to play as T'Challa in Wakanda, and you're stopping Claw from the comics from stealing your vibranium, as well as corrupting vibranium all over Wakanda, and it turns into a really great story. There's a bunch of hand-to-hand combat. There's a bunch of new enemy types, like little mechanical spiders and this big machine crawler thing that you blow up. It's really kind of cool. And the environments, oh my gosh, the jungles of Wakanda, the temples of Wakanda, the main palace of Wakanda. It's just the characters. It's freaking amazing how awesome it looks. But as far as the story goes, it's really cool. They brought in Christopher Judge. If you're not familiar who he is, he's the guy behind Kratos in the new God of War 2018. He's also the guy behind Teal'c from SG1, if you're an SG1 fan. Dude, they brought in the Avengers, or the Marvel voice coach, to teach Christopher Judge and company how to speak in the Wakandan accent. So it's very authentic, if you will. It sounds really, really awesome. The voice work is amazing. The characters that you run into in this game actually give it some depth, and I appreciate the time and the effort that the team put in for this expansion. It's worth your time. I mean, it's a great story. It's a great few hours. The problem that I have with it is that once you have completed the main campaign of War for Wakanda, you got the same stupid game loop that you're stuck in all the time. They have revamped the way the character screen looks and the way that characters are leveled, and you can earn them and not have to spend any money on boosts and things like that to help. But it's the same loop for gear. I mean, it's non-cosmetic. It's just a stat bump, and you have to go through all this rigmarole in a looter shooter or a looter game of any kind, and it's just not a fun loop. It never has been. I said it in my initial review that if you were going to play Avengers, you needed to play it for the campaign only and just leave the rest of it out. Now, to be fair, the team at Square Enix has come out, and they have, or Crystal Dynamics, Square Enix, same people, but they have come out and they have made some serious improvements to how often the gear drops. They've made some serious improvements to, like, the hive and things like that. So it is a little bit better as far as the game loop goes, but it's still the same game loop. So if that was not it's still the same thing. So if you're not a big looter shooter or looter fan, and you don't like the repeated levels and going and doing the same crap over and over and over again, and you're not a big fan of that, then this game is not for you. But if you have it in your library, if you want to get a hold of it, it's a free expansion. And if I'm gonna rate the expansion on my own, I would rate it an 8 because honestly, it is that much fun. T'Challa has a lot of different powers and a lot of different move sets that make it completely awesome. He can hang off the walls like Hulk does. He can, you can upgrade him to the point where his kinetic barriers make him basically the biggest tank in the world with an awesome move set. He moves very, very Panther-like. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's very fluidic. It's very in your face, and it's just an awesome move set. So overall, I really like the character design. I like the way I like the move set that they chose. I just don't like the way that the gear, if you want to level him up to the max level, I just don't like how the gear system works. I don't like how that whole thing works. It's not any fun. But the campaign itself is fun, and I think you should give it a shot if you still have it in your library. If, however, you have not picked it up yet and you want to find it on a deep, deep discount somewhere, and you want to try it, sure, go ahead. Play the main campaign first, the original campaign first, and then jump into all the expansions, get the new characters. But definitely don't miss this one. The expansion for T'Challa and the War for Wakanda was pretty awesome. There's different puzzles and stuff that you have to solve. And it's not the simple hit the switch puzzles and all that kind of stuff. It's Wakandan puzzles, and it's pretty cool. There's still some of that other stupid puzzle stuff too, like hit this switch and stand on this switch and do all that kind of stuff. But they've kind of changed up the formula, and for that, I will give them props. But yeah, that's my opinion. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have tried it, if you think you're going to, and if I did help you out, drop a like on the video. If you're new around here, we do news reviews, opinion pieces, and we always talk about and gameplay, and we always talk about stuff gaming related on this channel. I usually don't do it with a phone, but like I said, I'm going to a wedding this weekend, and I've got to get some stuff ready, so it's kind of chaotic right now. I hope you guys will have a great day, and again, I hope this video finds you well. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content, because every Monday through Friday, I try with everything that I have to give you guys gaming content on this channel. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. And yeah, hey, just for fun, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are playing this weekend, because once I get home from this wedding, I'm going to need something to do. So yeah, let me know. All right, see you guys.